Hello everyone, in this video we are going to show you how to measure arcs in PC-DMIS. It is an important issue because if you have an arc or a circle less than 90 degrees, every point you are going to take will have a major impact of your diameter evaluation. Therefore, time to time you can see inconsistency in your diameter evaluation. Today, the trick is actually it is not going to be measure a circle, but it will be fixed radius circle. And we are going to use that circle for our origin in related XYZ axis. And then we are going to measure same circle, but this time we are going to use individual points. And then we are going to report polar radiuses, so we will have more information how good our arc is. Okay, now it's time to show this in PC-DMIS.
I have a basic program, I have a manual alignment, I have a DCC alignment, I have hide all the labels and features so you can see what I'm doing in better view. So my origin is now at the corner in XYZ origin. So I am going to create an auto circle and I will try to measure this circle. So I will select my circle. I can change my number of hits. I can change my depth. This is fine. And another thing is, as I can see here, my angle or my arc is 50 degrees. But even though it is 50 degrees, it is in the edge. So maybe I can increase or actually change the angles so I will have better points in this edge. So now the trick to measure arc is I am going to switch to fixed radius. So my diameter 506.5 will be reported as absolute value. I will not see any deviation for my circle one. Okay, let's create that. I have my circle and I am going to make this circle my X and Y origin. As I can see here, my X and Y origin is in the center of my circle 1. Next, I am going to measure the same circle. Again, I can change my parameters. Maybe I can change my number of hits. Maybe it's better to use more points. And now it's not going to be a fixed radius anymore. I can switch back to least square and I will activate 2 points. This will create individual points using this circle points. And when I say create, I will have 0.3, 4, 5 until 12. And at the end, I have a constructed best fit circle. I am not going to use that circle, so I can delete this. And lastly, I am going to report these points and I will select polar radiuses. I can apply a tolerance, of course. So if I go to my report, the nominal is obviously the radius and I'm going to check the measured values. Okay, and once you are done, you can, of course, go back to your original alignments and you can continue to your program. Okay, so this is how to measure an arc in PC-DMIS. Let's see how it goes.